Hi, I'm Caitlin McCowan, student physical therapist at Ohio University, and today I'm going to show you how to do a stand pivot transfer with Max Assist from a low chair to a high table. The two main goals of this transfer are to alter the patient's position to receive more ideal treatment that's not able to be performed in a chair. Another goal is to avoid the formation of pressure ulcers from long-term stationary positioning. In our demonstration, our patient will be non-weight bearing on the left lower extremity, so we will be using a walker and a hospital stool to complete the transfer to the high surface. There are a few prep requirements we must complete before performing the transfer. Refer to Skill 17 for placement of the wheelchair to complete the transfer. We also must make sure that the wheelchair is locked into place and that the footrests are swung out to the side, out of the way of the patient. We also want to make sure that the hospital stool has the railing away from the patient. Our last prep requirement is to place the gait belt around the patient to avoid the risk of fall. We also want to assess the patient's upper body strength as well as their right lower extremity strength to ensure that they have the capability of pushing up using the walker as well as pushing up on the table to slide over and get up onto the stool. To begin the stand pivot transfer, refer to Skill 21 to position the patient at the front of the wheelchair. Also, I will assist the patient in moving their right foot behind their right knee and their left foot out in front of their left knee to ensure that that leg does not bear weight during the standing process. Next, I will explain to the patient how we will go about the sit to stand process. So Audrey, I'm going to have you place your hands on the armrest behind you and push down through both arms as well as your right unaffected leg while reaching for the walker on your count of 3. The healthcare professional will provide Max Assist by firmly grasping both sides of the gait belt in an arm supinated position. The healthcare professional also wants to ensure a wide base of support by staggering their legs opposite that of the patient's and also bending at the knees. So Audrey, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. When performing the standing process on patients that are larger than the healthcare professional, it might be advantageous to go around to the side of the walker to create a closer base of support for more leverage, while also instructing the patient to do a rocking motion while they count to 3 to gain momentum to stand. So count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Next, have the patient pivot using the walker until their back is facing the table while the healthcare professional maintains grip on the gait belt at all times. Next, I will have Audrey rest her back against the table while placing her hands on top to ensure balance while I, the healthcare professional, remove the walker. Next, I'm going to explain to the patient how we will get up onto the stool. So Audrey, I'm going to have you lean back and push through the table with your hands while also pushing yourself to the side until you can get your unaffected foot up onto the stool. Next, I'll explain to the patient how we will get her up onto the table in an unsupported sit while I, the healthcare professional, lift up and push back through the gait belt while also placing the patient's leg between my legs to ensure stability of the affected limb. So Audrey, I'm going to have you push down through this arm and this arm while also your unaffected right leg, and we'll push you back up onto the table. Okay, ready, set, go. Next, I will assist the patient in scooting back into a more stable position to ensure safety. Make sure to never let go of the gait belt until you know that the patient is safely sitting.